I have two pieces, a short one that's long and a long one that's short. Let's try this one first. 13.8 billion years. Are you only counting the tears? The universe measured by sages in all the marked and unmarked pages. The sages persist in the long, long lingering kiss. And now number two. A zeptosecond, yoctococtosecond, minutest measure, splitting tiny infinity's treasure, fragilities, sterilities, measure by measure. 1 zeptosecond, reckoned by physics, is a trillionth billionth of a second. Unspliced belief, free range beef relief. A decimal point precisely, followed nicely by 20 zeros and a tiny, kindly, only lonely one, son of a gun, with an infinitesimal vessel, very little time for fun. Point oh 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 oh, then anointed by one. Those 20 zeros, each one a place holding hero, not to be outdone, they crowd around that simple, solitary one. The only measured time shorter, a yoctosecond, a simple pimple, a single septillionth of a second, by scientists beyond the border is now connected, at least so far, the smallest solace. Wow. And how recollected. Scientists have measured this tiny treasure. It only takes 247 septoseconds for an electron to voyage across the wholly simple hydrogen atom vast, unless a stop sign's cross or a lost crossing guard took a little time to floss. A trillionth of a billionth of a second, a couple zillion tiny heartbeats tapping feet, I reckon, to measure the speed of light inside molecular space. Watch out, that electron's gone positive, lost without a trace. The tiny finder was realized with lasers concealed. The special laser used its hues and pummeled to bump a lump in quanta, selecting an electron using a Petra 3 and 1 to pulverizing a single hydrogen atom, setting its little electrons free. I'm positive. Not just any laser. The Petra 3, you see, an X-ray laser razor to cut apart the simplest atom, reducing an electron to a skipping, flipping, rotating, dipping, a wave replaced as the electron bounces, announcing the waves, pronouncing them slaves, read by Coltrim's, a cold target recoiled ion momentum spectroscopy, a Xerox copy of Tiny Times microscope out in the lobby, whose entire shot shook and took 247 zeptoseconds, a new Olympian value recorded, never before reported. A pretty impressive for a light lesson, all for the cause of quantum computing and superconductivity, which explains with veracity a quantum garage full of complicity. So, since time is short, let's just say, oh my God, think of how many zeptoseconds you still have to play. So tell him you'll be done soon, and soon is before a dozen zeptoseconds have passed at last, you can leave the room. Thank you. Thank you, my friends.